team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ramirez. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
Might have to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
1st down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Sams. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking right, this one caught. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? In the clear at the 25. And here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Balls. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Vols churn out another first down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Vols line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, is Texas A&M on top. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Great cut there. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
So one play, moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Sands. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Sands. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He's running out of time here. Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. 3rd down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Big throw complete to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The balls are moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
A short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense cannot be stopped. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the deep.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, we're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Samms. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Pick just as he throws the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle. tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. No gain there. His defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend-but-don't-break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The kickoff will bounce right into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Throwing off play action. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's King. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll try the right side on the toss.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the quarterback dropping back. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
How about this on this 2-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to margin of the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Picks it up himself and still going. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and the tight end hauls in on the corner route. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
On the move now. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew him up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
We bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's hauled in with a tight end and a corner route. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He'll hand it off. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's King. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Volunteers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
This This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. That's reeled in. It's Sams. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Up over the middle. It's Sams. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Ooh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
And the Aggies pick up enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ramirez. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now, let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking for a late deep throw, and it's hauled in way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On the ground, it's Sanders. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.